Rewiring the Brain, The Dance of Hardware and Software, narrated by Zoran the Dragon. In the ancient caves, deep within the mountains, where time stood still and the secrets of the universe lingered in the air like stardust, Zoran the Dragon began his reflection. His great wings, scarred by centuries of flight, rustled as the wind whispered through the trees below. His wise eyes, glowing with the knowledge of eons, scanned the horizon, and he spoke with a voice as deep and resonant as the cosmos itself. The mind, like the universe, is not fixed, but ever-changing. It is a landscape mutable and vast. What you call thoughts are but sparks in the fire of consciousness, and just as the flame can be redirected, so too can the mind be rewired, transformed. The key is knowing how to wield that power. Zoran's words echoed through time. And they were not just the musings of an ancient dragon, they were the timeless truths that Joe Dispenza had brought forth in his teachings, where science and mysticism intersected. Dispenza's work on neuroplasticity reveals how the brain can be rewired, not in some magical or mysterious way, but through deliberate action, intention, and focus. The mind is not a fixed machine. It is a flexible system capable of transformation. This discovery, which links to the ancient mystical understanding of the fluidity of existence, is a powerful tool for change. The mind as both hardware and software. Zoran's wings unfurled, and he gazed upon the vast world below. The brain, he continued, is a complex system, much like the great gears of an ancient clock. The structure, the hardware, appears rigid, but within it lies a fluidity, a space where change is possible. The thoughts, the patterns of emotion and reaction, they are but the software that runs on this magnificent machine. In the world of science, the understanding of neuroplasticity has unlocked the potential to change both the hardware and software of the brain. Joe Dispenza's work focuses on the idea that the brain is not simply something you inherit or are stuck with. Rather, it is a dynamic system like a computer that can be reprogrammed and rewired, given the right tools and consistent efforts. The hardware of the brain is its physical structure, the neurons, the synapses, the circuitry that exists within the brain. This system, once thought to be static, is actually constantly evolving. Neurons form new connections, synapses are strengthened, and circuits are restructured as you learn, grow, and experience new things. The software of the brain, on the other hand, is the mental programming, the beliefs, habits, and automatic thought patterns that you have cultivated over the years. Dispenza teaches that it is possible to change both the brain's hardware and software. With intention, awareness, and practice, you can create new neural connections, break old patterns, and establish a new way of thinking and being. The science behind neuroplasticity. Zoran paused, allowing the weight of his words to settle like dust upon the earth. The mind, like the landscape of a great mountain, can be reshaped, but only with the right effort, only through consistent, deliberate action. You see, the mountain is not immovable. With time, the rivers will carve their path. Neuroplasticity, the concept that the brain can reorganize itself by forming new neural connections, is not just a mystical idea, but a scientific reality. In his work, Joe Dispenza emphasizes the importance of changing your thought patterns to create new neural pathways. It is through focused attention, meditation, and emotional engagement that you can reprogram your brain, much like you might install new software onto a computer. The more you practice these new behaviors and thoughts, the more the brain structure changes to support them. Dispenza's teachings are grounded in the understanding that the brain is not fixed in its ways. When you consciously change your thoughts, focus your attention on a new vision, or engage in new habits, you can create new neural connections and reshape the brain's wiring. This is akin to installing new software into an old system, allowing it to operate in new, more efficient ways. The beauty of neuroplasticity is that it doesn't matter how old you are, or how deeply ingrained your habits are. The brain is always capable of change. Just as a river can carve a canyon over millennia, so too can the brain be rewired one small step at a time. How you rewire your brain. The art of conscious reprogramming. Zoran leaned forward, the flames of his breath flickering with intensity. The act of transformation requires dedication. It is like forging a sword in the heat of the forged one. Just wield the hammer of intention consistently to shape the metal. Joe Dispenza teaches that the process of rewiring the brain requires focused, intentional effort. Meditation is one of the key tools for this transformation. Through meditation, you can focus your mind, dissolve old emotional patterns, and create new, healthier neural connections. By repeating this process, the brain becomes trained to operate in a more optimal state. Dispenza also emphasizes the power of visualization. By imagining a new way of being, whether it's a healthier body, a more peaceful mind, or a more successful career, you are essentially reprogramming your brain to align with that vision. The more vividly you can visualize and feel that new reality, the more likely it is to take root in your neural pathways. The consistency of practice is crucial. Dispenza teaches that it is the repetition of positive thoughts, feelings, and behaviors over time that leads to lasting change. Transformation does not happen in a flash of brilliance, Zoran explained. It is a slow and steady process, like the growth of a mighty oak from a single seed. The power of emotion and belief in rewiring the brain. Zoran's eyes glowed brightly, and his tail swayed with wisdom. Emotion is the bridge between thought and action. It is through emotion that the software of the mind is activated and the brain circuits are altered. Dispenza's research aligns with this ancient wisdom. Emotion plays a crucial role in neuroplasticity. Emotions are powerful catalysts for change. When you engage with an emotion, whether it's love, joy, fear, or anger, your brain reacts, creating new neural connections. The key, however, is to choose emotions that align with your desired outcome. By consciously feeling the emotions associated with the life you wish to create, you are more likely to manifest that reality in your mind and body. Belief also plays a crucial role. When you believe that you can change, that you are capable of rewiring your brain, the body responds accordingly. Dispenza's work shows that belief is not just a mental construct but a physical one. When you believe in your ability to change, your brain activates the necessary neural pathways to make that change possible. Zoran's final wisdom. Zoran's great wings stretched out, and he gazed into the horizon, where the sun dipped below the mountains, casting its golden light upon the earth. Remember, young ones, Zoran said, his voice resonating like a deep bell. The mind is a great force, but it is not invincible. With awareness, intention, and persistence, you can reshape it. You can rewire it, not in an instant, but with consistent steps, one after another. Your brain is your most powerful tool, and with it, you can create a new reality, one thought, one feeling, one action at a time. The journey of transformation begins within. Be patient, for the mountains will move, but only if you take the first step.